American rock. S Club 7 and Reach. Are we having fun this morning?
Boston time.
Oh, Boston time. I love that word. Still to come, Joe Lycett. Live music from James Bay and another star of the opening ceremony of the Commonwealth Games. Headlines now. On to with Claire.
BBC News at 7:30. This is Claire Ronacres. The government has revealed households in England, Scotland and Wales will receive £400 towards their energy bills in 6 monthly payments between October and March. The discount, which was brought in to help with the rising cost of energy, will be taken off bills directly or given out as a voucher. A study suggests that record-breaking temperatures in the UK last week could have been almost impossible without man-made climate change. Scientists use complex weather models to determine the extent to which greenhouse gases made the heatwave worse. A 9-year-old girl has died after a suspected stabbing in Lincolnshire. Police launched a murder investigation after the incident in Boston last night. And the Defence Secretary Ben Wallace has backed Liz Truss in the race to become the next leader of the Conservative Party. Mr Wallace ruled himself out of the contest early on, despite being seen as a popular choice among Tory party members. The weather, a dry and fine day for many, rain lingering across northern areas for a time this morning. BBC News, our next at 8.
Thank you, Claire. Here's Mike with sport.
Morning, Zoe. Well, after 5 years of planning, we are finally underway.
It now gives me the greatest pleasure to declare the 22nd Commonwealth Games open.
As we've been talking about all morning, the 2022 Commonwealth Games began with a spectacular opening ceremony last night at Birmingham's Alexandra Stadium.
Wow, just absolutely blew me away. We knew it was going to be a spectacular, but not as spectacular as this. To be honest, it brought a bit of a tear. All I can say really is wow.
Fair to say Ellie Simmons was impressed. 73 parading nations, Duran Duran, Prince Charles and a giant marauding mechanical bull were amongst some of the highlights. You can watch the whole thing back online, but now it is at last time for the sport to take centre stage. So the first action starts in less than an hour's time. The big highlights to look out for on day one, well, men's triathlon is off at 11 a.m. Team England's Alex Yee amongst the favourites for a medal in that. Georgia Taylor-Brown will be hopeful of a strong showing in the women's race at 2:30. Look out for Joe Fraser and James Hall in the artistic gymnastics team final this afternoon. And tonight, Scotland's Ross Murdoch is just one of several home nation swimmers looking for gold in the men's 200 metres breaststroke final. You will not miss a minute of the Commonwealth Games across the BBC. Wall-to-wall coverage on TV and 11, count them, 11 different streams of live sport over on the iPlayer, plus everything rounded up on the BBC Sport website. Simply, Zoe, let the games begin.
Thank you very much, Mike, and happy Carl Cox birthday day, by the way. I know you're
60.
a massive fan. He is 60 years young. Thanks, Mike. More with Mike at 8:30.
It's the Zoe Ball Breakfast Show.
Welcome to Birmingham.
All right, fam.
At the Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games
On BBC Radio 2.
Morning, gang.